In this video, we will pay for a transaction with cryptocurrency and learn how to use the built-in crypto wallet. In the previous video, we created a pair. We give the client Euro. We receive Dogecoin from the client. We can see this pair in the personal account on the left side of the screen. Our client, on the right side of the screen in their browser, selects that they are giving Dogecoin and receiving Euro. Next, the client fills out the required form fields that we added for completing the transaction. The client clicks the exchange button and an order is created. On the screen, the client sees an invoice for payment. They scan the QR code in their wallet and send the payment. We see the creation of a new order. A notification has arrived by email and in the personal account. Let's go to the order and take it for ourselves. Next, we will track the status of this deal. Since the client has already paid, they click I've paid, and we immediately see this in the personal account. As soon as the client's transaction enters the network, it is displayed in our account. In the client status field, the note in mempool appears. Now the system waits until the client's transaction receives 3 confirmations in the network to ensure the payment is valid. Note that until the payment arrives, none of the buttons, except closing the order, are active. We cannot accept this payment manually and cannot pay the client since we haven't yet received their funds. We see that the payment has arrived. The client status immediately changes to paid. In the client's browser, a notification also appears that the payment was received and the invoice disappears. We go to the order details to check the client's payment information so we can transfer funds to them. From our banking application, we make the payment to the client and press Paid to Client in the program. The client sees in their browser that the payment was made and the transaction closes successfully. Now let's move to the Wallet tab. We see the Dogecoin crypto asset and its balance. Here we can also add other assets, but this is not required because when an invoice is generated for the client, the asset is automatically created in the wallet. If we open our asset, Dogecoin, we immediately see the entire transaction history. In the Invoices tab, we can review the invoice history for all assets and their statuses. In the Transaction History tab, we can view the history of all transactions across assets. In the Find by UUID tab, we can enter the unique order ID and go directly to it. In the Find by Your ID tab, we can enter the invoice number in the exchange system, the same one visible to the client, and find the order. In the Filtered History tab, we can view the transaction or invoice history by custom parameters. At the bottom, we must select the type of history, either transactions or invoices. In the Settings tab, we can adjust minimal wallet settings, such as language and base currency, and we can copy, download, or view the seed phrase. This phrase can be imported into any other crypto wallet to track incoming funds or perform transactions. Attention! The seed phrase is the key to your funds. Never share it with anyone. Let's return to our assets. We can view all addresses of our asset. Open a specific asset address. Withdraw funds from a specific address, switch to another address. Now let's return to the assets list. We will withdraw funds from all addresses at once. Click Send Funds. Here you can enter the amount or simply click the asset balance and it will be filled in automatically. Enter the recipient's address. Click Next. The transaction is generated immediately and the network fee is calculated. Confirm the payment and the funds are sent to the recipient. Going back to our asset, we see 2 transactions in process with the same hash. This is one transaction but withdrawn from two addresses. As soon as the transaction is completed, its status changes to completed. By clicking the hash, we can open a Block Explorer and check the transaction details there. Now let's go to Reports. Asset Report. Here we can view the history for any asset with chosen parameters. Order Report. Here we can see the history of all orders with selected filters. Order IDs are clickable, so we can open any specific order. There is also an Invoice Report. Here we see all invoices paid for using the platform. As you can see, working on the X365 platform is simple and convenient. Good luck with your business.